Once it's merged, I'm going to go over to the freeform merge restoration. And once I'm here, I'm going to have this additional tab open here, the attachment tab. And so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to the attachments. I'm going to do a subtractive attachment. And I'm going to select the library type. I'm going to scroll down to the parametric design, specifically in brackets extrusion. And let's move this out of the way here. So you can see there's a bunch of different shapes that we can choose from. So you can pick a shape that you want to use. The default shape could be fine, or we could do like a rectangular shape. And so what I would do in this situation is I can just left click somewhere on the guide. I'll set it from view, which will sort of make it flat. And then using the different controls, so rotation, scaling, etc., and then also adjusting these settings here. Basically what I'm gonna wanna do is I'm just gonna wanna create like a slot essentially. So for around the tooth surfaces, and then we can sort of scale this up so that it cuts into the tooth. And when we hit apply, you can see it creates a slot or a gap. So then what this will do is when the tooth is prepped, you're going to have a slot, and you're going to have basically, you're going to see the inside surface of your prep guide that you see here, the inside surface, and then you're going to see the surface of your prep, and then they're going to be able to visually and with a pro basically see how much distance there is there. So that's one way that I've seen people make a prep guide, is just do this, basically create a bunch of slots. You can do maybe 2 thinner slots per tooth, or just 1 sort of thicker slot like I've shown here. You can also have it so that I had it stop kind of on the incisal edge, but you can have the slot protrude all the way through to the lingual side as well.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways clinically you can do this. One is exactly like what you just did, and maybe bring it over a little bit on the lingual.
Yeah,
well, that's where you're mainly looking for clearance, is on the facial reduction, but that you're looking for proper facial reduction and enough on the lingual. So you don't even have to go down. You know, once you're past the occlusal area, where once you're past here, it's not as critical.